and tracking. Do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play.
So the Nets starting five. They've got Griffin, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Now here's Harden. KD with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Outside for Griffin. To the inside, Harris. Griffin trying to get open. That's good from Harris on the assist by Griffin.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Irving, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Middleton for 3, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. And he talked about the group effort that it's going to take to contain Antetokounmpo. He said there's no one player or one way to defend Giannis because he causes foul trouble and he wears guys down. We're going to give him different looks and come at him with different guys. We'll see how effective those fresh legs on Antetokounmpo will be tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. Pass to Griffin. Outside Irving. Inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game right now. One shot.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Now here's DiVincenzo. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. The three-pointer no good. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden's got the ball. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Here's Middleton, and it's sent back by KD.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Middleton on the wing, guarded by Harris. Shot clock at 5. That one's off, still out of sync.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Giannis with it, and it's Harden picking him up, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, not only being just an all-around more improved player, Giannis has taken some huge strides in terms of building his body up.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Middleton on the wing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Harden can't hit. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 4. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton with it, defended by Griffin. Middleton against Harden.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
And the Bucks with possession here after the basket by Brooklyn. Antetokounmpo with the ball, guarded now by Durant. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Harris.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday. Lets it fly from 18. And that's good for 2. Holiday's got 5.
Really nice balance, good base, solid rhythm. Holiday can be effective when he's got that kind of stuff from the mid-range going.
Now here's Durant. Harden outside. Back to Irving. Lopez with the steal. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. And here is Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. The Nets on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Irving passes to Harden. The rebound by Holiday. Bucks trail by 4. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists tonight. Here is Harden. He's got 9. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Harris against Giannis. Now here's DiVincenzo. D right on him. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And here's Middleton. He's got 6. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's great signs to see Chris Middleton get up just like that.
It's Durant on the wing. It's a very good look and converts. Durant's got his second basket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And Holiday, here we go. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Feeds it to Griffin. Bucket is good. And now a 5-point Nets lead.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Brown's checked in. Nets on defense. Here's the floater. Rejected by Harris. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. A nice shot by Irving.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
Holiday against Irving. On the wing, Giannis. Passes to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long. And Blake Griffin, once again, an opportunity to show us his bounce, a dangerous player when he skies up for the alley-oop.
Here's DiVincenzo, following the basket by Blake Griffin, and the dunk by Lopez.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Brown, following the bucket by the Bucks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nets lead by 9.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Holiday looking for an opening. And to Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the more Giannis works on these kind of shots, and trust me, he is, the better he'll become.
Offensive rebound. Here's KD. The kick out to Brown. KD against Giannis. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Durant's got 7 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Yep, that one goes. He has 7.
See the way Giannis kept going and kept his eye on the basket? That helped.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Irving double team. Brown wide open. He fires. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. After the basket by Brooklyn, here's Giannis. It's stolen by Harris. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. Ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Shot from the inbound. That one misses. Great D that time from Giannis. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo.
And that foot injury robbing Donte DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Donte did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
And so he hits both. And the Nets with possession here. They have a 9-point lead. Irving passes to KD. Lobbed up there for Green.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Now Middleton. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Nets leading by 11. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving can't hit.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. On the wing, Irving. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Middleton against Brown. Fires the three.
Chris Middleton can guard multiple positions out there, and his defensive effort solid on that play.
James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He comes away with 11 points.